Hello, Randi Rain here. Will Robinson is in danger. I better get this robot fixed. This is
Randi Robot Garage.
So yeah, I have the Lost in Space robot here. It's from Toy Island Manufacturing, whoever that is. It was licensed by New Line Productions, whoever that is, 1998. Doesn't sound like it's that old, but it's old enough to drink. So from the remote, it only looks like it's going to go forward, and then when you go backwards, it'll probably turn as it goes back. So it's forward, straight, back, turn. There's also some slits down here, so there may be some sound come from it. We got something going on here. I don't know what that's about. And I'm missing a battery door. And it rattles. So there's something broken inside there. Alright, so let's have a look at it. Yeah, we got something going on here. Okay, yeah, so obviously that makes it go up and down. Alright, I think I have it free. Okay, there's these things, which I have no earthly idea what are. They're hinged here on a spring, and that's it. That's all they do. Whatever that was broke and fell out. I think it has something to do with this, because that's supposed to stick in there and spin and make this go up and down. Let's see what's in here. I hear it rattling around in there. This obviously is supposed to connect to here. I wonder if this was somehow holding that on there. It makes a square hole, so I'm not sure where that goes. It seems like if there's nothing holding that on. Let's have a look at the gearbox here. There's some little weird thing here. That wheel has it's just two crown gears. Okay. So here's a square shaft that very much like this could come off of. Okay. I think that came off somewhere here. Ah, here. Here's the other one. That's what that is. Okay. They sure made this thing weird on how you get into it, because like these metal rods are stuck in there. It's very weird, but I checked all the gears out and they're okay. They're fine. There's no splits, but the motor turns this crown, and it just gets reduced down. Small to big, and small to big, small to big, small down to big here. Just weird that you kind of just have to float this gear as you put this one in. I mean, it does go in, just like that. Then there was this, that. So yeah, then I need the cap for this thing. Just like this one over here that's about to break as well. I think we'd be good on that. And so what it seems like is that this stupid thing here and these little ramps on here, that it'll allow it to go one way but then stop, so that's what it'll go. Both of them will go forward, but then only one of them will go back, and it just, that's kind of a dumb way, but this is kind of made kind of dumb as well. And I think it was glued into here, and just glue doesn't stick to it, so it finally came loose. I don't see any reason why it can't just be glued in there, because it's supposed to just do that. I don't know how that was supposed to stay on there, but I'm going to try melting it. That's how that works. So I 3D printed some of these pieces. Don't know how. Time to put some batteries in here. There it goes. Okay, right here, what's supposed to happen is this spring is supposed to push this gear out, and this is square so it can't spin, so it's locked in place, but it can slide. And then when this is on there, this is held in place, and it can go this direction past this thing, but when it tries to go backwards, it's going to start breaking right here. But as you can see, for this to even work, it has to be right here, and that spring's not even doing its job. What other spring I have? Maybe like that guy. See, now that's some spring. Now it could be right there. So now it turns this way. I found the button. I'm going to go ahead and put some glue here. Okay, so to put this back together, still can't figure out what this thing does. Anyway, this goes like that. And then this goes like that. And in here. So the only time this happens is when this turns down here. You can see that. And that square just gets stuck in here. So what happens, like this. So just when you rotate this guy, so that's that. That's the only way that movement happens. Okay, and this thing needs to get back to where you were. I printed out a little piece here to give some traction. It's much easier to get all the air bubbles out when it's just a thin layer like that. And that's really all I care about. The rest doesn't really matter. But now I can go ahead and pour in the rest. And I'll go ahead and put it in the vacuum chamber again and get them all out. Oops. Well, that doesn't happen very often. Just going to put some 3-in-1 oil here. This will dissolve the clay, so any little bit of leftover will dissolve away. And it will reseal that door back into the silicone there so that nothing is going to leak underneath it. Now I'll wipe. Alright, it's not... It's still kind of see through it. But hey, that's a working battery door. So which is your favorite theme song in Lost in Space? Is it the... Or is it... Which one is it? Huh? I think the blah 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 is my favorite one, even though I like the first one. Anyway, we have a Lost in Space B9 robot. Now this shell has been used many times to make this different robots, and some of them actually mechanically do this right here, but this one you do it like this. That's it. And you can see the head does bop up and down like it's supposed to. I figured out what this button's for. You're supposed to be able to push these in and then they pop out. That's it, yeah. And so anyway, all this thing does is it goes forward, straight, back, turn.
Danger! Danger, Will Robinson!
Well, anyway, there it is, the B9 robot from Lost in Space. If you like this video, please give me a like. If you want to see more, subscribe. I want to thank these people right here. These are patrons. These are people helping me out. Couldn't do this cool stuff without them, so I thank them very much. Check out links if you would like to join. Anyway, that was...
Randi Robot Garage.